Next topic is find equation of a tangent and normal lines. The equation we're going to use is y equals 2x squared at x equals 2. The first part we're going to solve is the slope of the curve y equals 2x squared at x equals 2. The formula we're going to use is m equals limit f parentheses a plus h minus f times a over h. We're going to plug in the 2 to this equation will be like this. Then we plug in this part of the equation into here, which will be this. And then when we simplify it all, it will give us this. Some people may wonder where this 8 came from. I also wonder that myself, and I found that this 8 came from this equation by plugging in 2. This will then simplify to this equation. It will equal to this. Then we have to cancel out the 8, which will be this. Then we will be left with 8h plus 2h squared over h. Now we have to cancel out the h, which will give us this. Then after that, we will be left with limit 8 plus 2h. Now we have to plug in 0 to h, which will give us 8. Next problem will be part B, an equation on the tangent line at x equals 2. We will be using the same equation we did for the last problem. In order to get the tangent line, we will need to plug this in, which will give us 8. And then this will be the equation that we're going to use. Y minus 8 equals 8 parentheses x minus 2. Some people may be wondering where we got that 8, and this 8 right here, we got it from the previous problem that we got the answer for, and that will be 8. And then after that, we will distribute this one right here, which will then give us 8x minus 16. After that, we move the 8 to the other side, plus 8, which will then give us the tangent line y equals 8x minus 8. Thank you. Now part C, an equation for a normal line at x equals 2. We're going to be using the same equation and the answer 8. However, for the part A, the answer we got for 8 again, we're going to flip it and equal negative 1/8. Then the equation will be y minus 8 equals negative 1/8, x equals 2. Then we distribute it, which will give us y minus 8, negative 1/8, x plus 2/8. Then we distribute the 8 to the other side. Then that will give us y equals negative 1/8 plus 66/8.